Okay, starting off my watch list video for Tuesday, bringing up my equity curve, and just to show you I am back to new highs for the year. I don't do that to brag, I do that to just show you what a professional day trader's equity curve should look like. It should be steady, steady, steady. You're going to have a few blips like this. This was a 2-week lesson. I had an ugly day here, and then it took me about 2 weeks to get back to highs for the year. But since then, this is the picture of me learning my lesson, or being re-humbled by the market and saying, "Oh yeah, you have to have a process. You can't gamble." And this was the one day I wrote a blog about it, where I blew off my daily loss limit and ended up with my daily loss limit times 3 that day. But since then, I've been right back to being disciplined, and I'm proud of the equity curve. But I really show it to point out that it is the absolute result of everything I've ever learned trading over the past, decade and a half, or however long I've been trading. It is the culmination of everything I've learned, all the mistakes I've made, and so it is. It's exactly the result of what we teach in our trading course. Wayne and I put together a trading course last summer. Very, very proud of it, and it literally passes along everything I know about trading, every method, every setup, all the trading rules that I employ, how to take profits, where to enter so you're green right away, so you can take a lot of the other nasty stuff out of the equation. Everything I've ever learned about trading is in that course. Wayne and I are very proud of it. So, and it's actually on sale the rest of today, and there's also a deal, adds a lifetime membership to our chat room with it. So check it out if you can, because this is the end of the Memorial Day sale tonight. But again, very, very proud of it. And let me get this picture out of the way, and let's just start with the SPY. SPY, extremely narrow range. Now this was the candle. This was the daily candle on a Friday before a 3-day weekend. So that's why it's a little speck. There was just no range. I did have a nice trade in the morning, and then I was done for the day. So SPY is still very strong, needless to say. IWM lagging a little bit, but still pretty close to all-time highs. My watch list for Tuesday, Monday's a holiday. I'm actually making this video on Monday. SPWH, really nice spike here, flagging ever since. This one of these days might just rip up through 6 and give kind of a second wave there, so we're going to watch that one. CLNT, a little extra volume today, or I'm sorry, on Friday. Gave a lot of that back right near the end of the day. That might have just been people saying, you know what, I'm not holding this cheap Chinese stock over the weekend, but it definitely had strength, and you can see the thing make some crazy moves here and here. So we're going to watch that one next week, see if it gives us anything, or this week, sorry. ZSAN broke out of this range on extra volume on Friday. We're going to look for a second day play there. Same thing with SENS, a little extra volume, pretty strong. See if it can give us a second day play on that one. Same thing with AFSI, nice volume spike there off of its lows. SPI had this crazy move on, let's see, that would have been Thursday, from 46 cents to 240. That's crazy. Quiet inside day on Friday on less than half the volume. Sometimes you get a third day play in these where they rip right back up, so I definitely want to watch that one. GLBS, after the huge volume day on Wednesday, quiet day Thursday, quiet day Friday. If you look at it on 15-minute candles, here's the big pop, and you kind of have a flag pattern. So this one gets interesting. I don't know, up in the high 140s, that might be enough to get it to come up and retest the highs from whatever that day was, Wednesday, right? So that one's worth watching. FOSL. This one's getting extended to the downside. If you remember, I think last week or the week before, I was watching Hertz HTZ, the rental car company. I kept saying I think value players are going to step in one of these days, and I did catch a couple nice trades in HTZ. I'm kind of getting that feeling now for FOSL. At one point, and this, it doesn't quite have what I call downside shape yet, but it looks like it's close to maybe having a big flush out day, and then a bottom feeding play might be worth a shot, when value players say, okay, this thing's overdone to the downside. So I definitely want to watch that one. GLYC, crazy mover over the last couple weeks. You've got now a topping tail, but a couple red days. If this one can break, like trading a narrow range on Tuesday and then break to the upside out of that range. If I have it on a chart, I might be able to get a quick move, a quick percentage move, just by having it in front of me. So you want to have GLYC on a chart. INO, another red day on Friday, but still on bounce watch after that gap up. SORL, crazy move here, but it's flagging and strong. It might break out of that flag to the upside and continue. So I want to watch that one. And then QHC had this big volume spike and is kind of flagging here too. So it becomes interesting on any kind of volume to the upside. I want to watch that one. We'll also add some pre-market gappers on Tuesday, and hopefully between all of that, we can catch some really nice trades on Tuesday. All right, enjoy the rest of your Memorial Day, and we'll see everybody tomorrow.